Parents who refuse to admit their mistakes often raise children struggling with depression. Many grown-up children eventually open up to their parents about the emotional wounds and insults they suffered during childhood. They hope their parents will understand how certain words and actions deeply hurt them and contributed to their current struggles. As children, they don't necessarily expect an apology. They just want their parents to acknowledge that their parenting methods were flawed. However, this often reopens old wounds, as parents are typically unwilling to admit they hurt their children. Some parents even angrily retort, "Why are you still holding on to these trivial matters? You never remember the good things I've done for you, only the bad ones from years ago." Such responses are heartbreaking. From a psychological perspective, parents are not unaware of their improper parenting methods. They refuse to admit their mistakes for two reasons. First, in traditional views, admitting mistakes means losing parental authority. By refusing to acknowledge their errors, they maintain their position in the family. Second, parents subconsciously make excuses for past mistakes, telling themselves, "It's not my fault." This allows them to downplay the issue and achieve inner peace. When parents refuse to admit their mistakes, children are prone to fall into a vicious cycle of self-denial during their growth. Due to the long-term lack of reflection and correction from parents, children often blame themselves for family conflicts and growth difficulties. This internalized misconception gradually evolves into deep psychological trauma and may even develop into depression. So, how can this cycle be broken? First, understand your parents' limitations and don't try to change them. Learn to distinguish your problems from theirs and focus on solving the challenges in your own life. This is the way to break free from the constraints of your original family. Second, learn to attribute correctly, affirm yourself positively, and stop self-attack. Many failures are not your fault. You just lacked experience, not ability. Finally, if you come from a difficult family background and have grown slower than your peers, that's okay. You've done great. This is mainly because while others were growing up, you were dealing with family trauma. While others focused on their careers, you were still solving emotional problems. Others may have reached the mountaintop, but you, climbing from the valley to halfway up the mountain, are equally admirable.